You're just a clown. Dressed up as a sex toy.
So dark. You sure you're not from the DC universe?
With the release of Deadpool 2 less than a week away, maybe less than that, it may already be out by the time you find this video, fans have been eager to see if it will live up to the hype and deliver on the same greatness of the first one. Well, we have our own theories as to why this sequel will live up to every bit of the hype. What is up, guys? Welcome to the Multiverse. I'm your host, Jimmy, and we are going to go over 10 reasons why Deadpool 2 will be even better than the first. If you guys enjoy the channel, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and let's get started.
Be sure to enter our monthly giveaway. For this month, we're going to be giving away 10 tickets to see the Han Solo movie. It's really easy to enter. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on for a chance to win. Leave a comment on why you want to win with your Twitter handle attached, and I will pick the winner at the end of the month. Good luck.
Kicking off our list today at number 10 is pretty easy. It's pretty simple. It's a bigger budget. The first big aspect of Deadpool 2 that will contribute to its overall quality is the change in the budget. When the first Deadpool movie entered production, Fox saw it as a pretty insane risk to put out a raunchy, violent, R-rated comic book movie, and they didn't want to take any financial loss on it, so they gave the team a measly budget of $58 million, which I know is still a ton of money, but to put that in perspective, X-Men Apocalypse had a budget of $178 million, and X-Men Days of Future Past had over $200 million in their budget, so Fox has definitely never been shy about giving their superhero movies hefty budgets, but because of the potential risk involved with an R-rated movie, well, they didn't give Deadpool much money to work with. However, following Deadpool's insane success at the box office, they are definitely going to be putting more money into the sequel. While the exact budget is unclear as of the recording of the video, it is rumored to be a little under $150 million, although the team also stated in interviews that they didn't want a huge budget because otherwise it would become something that wasn't Deadpool. But the point is that the Deadpool sequel has much more money to work with, much more flexibility, so expect better special effects, stunts, locations, and overall visual quality. At number 9, with a budget that is bigger comes more risks as well. That's right, risk involved with the first movie. That is another thing that will no longer be an issue with Deadpool 2. Like I said before, Fox saw a lot of risk involved with releasing an R-rated superhero movie about a character that not a whole lot of people knew in the grand scheme of things. Everyone knows the X-Men, everyone knows the Avengers, but not nearly as many people knew about Deadpool, and the fact that it was going to be R-rated presented the fear of potential lost ticket sales because parents wouldn't let their kids go see it like they would a PG-13 superhero movie. But after the first Deadpool movie destroyed all expectations and ended up grossing over $780 million at the box office, Fox knows that there is a huge audience of people who love this character and will undoubtedly go to the sequel. They're going to be much more willing to take risks with the sequel since they know they have nothing to lose. At number 8, less cliche. The cliche story of the first Deadpool movie was one of the unfortunate side effects that came with Fox wanting the story to be safe and the desire to minimize the risks involved with the movie. Like the first Deadpool movie, or you hate it, whichever, there's no denying the fact that the story was very cliche and predictable, which is strange considering the fact that Deadpool is a character who got popular for going against the cliches and the stereotypes. But now that Fox knows they have a little more room to take risks, they don't have to play it safe. We can expect a much more original story from Deadpool 2 that will be much less predictable and much more in line with what we love about the character. At number 7, Cable. Cable is a fan-favorite character who first appeared in issue 201 of the Uncanny X-Men, which was published back in January of 1986. Real name Nathan Summers, Cable is a mutant with various cybernetic enhancements to his body to increase efficiency and combat performance. And in addition to his hand-to-hand combat skills, Cable boasts telepathic powers as well. Throughout his history, has commonly been associated with Deadpool as kind of an ally as well as a rival, with their very opposite personalities clashing in funny ways. Cable will be playing a huge part in DP2, and to make things even better, he will be played by Josh Brolin, who is best known for portraying Thanos in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he is absolutely perfect for both roles. Who knows? Perhaps there will be some jabs at Thanos in Deadpool 2. I can almost guarantee you there will be.
Move or die.
Pump the hate brakes, Thanos.
At number 6, Ryan Reynolds as a writer. Not an actor, but a writer. One thing that the Deadpool sequel has going for it that the first movie didn't is Ryan Reynolds is at the writer's desk. Now, while Ryan helped with the story of the first movie and improvised some of the jokes, he wasn't actually an official scriptwriter. However, for For Deadpool 2, Ryan Reynolds is officially listed as a writer alongside Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who were the writers for the first movie. So, Ryan clearly loves the Deadpool character a lot, so having him as an official writer is an excellent move on Fox's part. Deadpool is a very tough character to get right, and it's important that the people writing the movie have a very intricate understanding of him, which obviously Reynolds clearly does. Cracking to the top 5 today, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, a writer, now an actor. Speaking of him, I think it's safe to say that he is the perfect role of Deadpool. Even back in X-Men Origins Wolverine, the movie where Deadpool was completely butchered, Reynolds did the best he could do to at least make Wade Wilson the way he should have been. I can't think of a single person who fits the role of Deadpool better than Ryan Reynolds, and while Nolan North may have done some awesome voice work for the Merc with a mouth in the past, Ryan Reynolds really is the full package. He's got the physicality for it, the acting chops, and his voice just fits the suit perfectly. I cannot wait to see what Ryan does with the character in Deadpool 2. At number 4, Negasonic Teenage Warhead. That's right, Negasonic Teenage Warhead was a supporting character of the first Deadpool movie alongside Colossus, and she's been around in the comics since 2001 as a student of none other than Emma Frost. Now, NTW is a telepath with destructive powers for combat, and her appearance in the first Deadpool movie definitely made fans happy. Judging from the trailers for DP2, Negasonic Teenage Warhead will be playing a bigger part in the movie, hopefully, so expect a lot of snarky teenage remarks and explosive fighting scenes.
Oh no, finish your tweet. That's fine. Just give us a second. There you go. Hashtag it.
At number 3, Hugh Jackman with a question mark? Yeah, I put a question mark next to this entry because it's not confirmed if it's accurate, but a few little things have pointed to Mr. Jackman appearing in Deadpool 2. While Jackman has not been on the set of the movies or anything, a while back Hugh Jackman posted an Instagram video wishing Ryan Reynolds a happy birthday, but Reynolds was there in his hotel room in the full Deadpool suit, and there were a lot of workers in the room with them as if it were a studio. Why would Ryan Reynolds be wearing his Deadpool suit in a movie studio where Hugh Jackman is there if they're not working on a collaboration? Perhaps Hugh Jackman will appear in Deadpool 2 and Fox has just been keeping it on the down low, or maybe we're just reading way too far into this. We'll find out very, very soon, but I know everybody agrees with me when I hope he's in it. At number 2, David Leitch. This is a pretty big factor as to why this new movie will kill it in terms of action sequences. For those that may not know, the first Deadpool movie was directed by Tim Miller, who had previously done work for Thor: The Dark World and certain parts of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and he is currently slated to be directing a new Terminator movie as well as the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog movie. However, Tim Miller will not be returning to direct Deadpool 2. Instead, the sequel will be directed by David Leitch, who is known for his work on The Atomic Blonde and John Wick, 2 movies with some very, very insane martial arts action sequences. Now, the first Deadpool movie has some very cool action sequences, don't get me wrong, but I think it's safe to say they left a little bit to be desired. But the sequel, we can fully expect some awesome, brutal fight scenes in just true David fashion. It's going to be wild. And finally, the number one reason why Deadpool 2 should just surpass Deadpool in every aspect is experience. The main theme of all the entries on this list is experience, because all the risks involved with the first Deadpool movie, the team working on it wasn't exactly as experienced as other superhero movie teams are. But with the insane success of the first movie and the huge hype surrounding this one, Fox has clearly realized that they need as much experience as they can get to make a movie as good as it can possibly be, and they've definitely done that. You've got the all-star cast, you've got an excellent action director, you've got producers and writers with plenty of previous work in action and comic book movies, and you've got all the workings of an excellent movie. Let's just hope everything comes together as well as we're hoping. And one last final thought, okay? It's going to be a better movie because they got out of the origin story. In the first movie, they had to take time to tell the origin of Deadpool. This time, they can just jump right into the fray and get creative. And there you have it, my fellow members of the multiverse. Those are 10 reasons why we think Deadpool 2 will exceed expectations in every aspect when it comes to the movie over the first one. You guys let us know in the comment section, what are you most looking forward to with this movie? And what are you most worried about with this movie? Do you think this will be the end? Or do you think it will become a trilogy? I don't see how, if this doesn't just do even what it did for the first movie, how they don't make a third one. So you guys let me know. Let me know when you're going to be watching this as well, and make sure to take advantage of that giveaway if you want to see Solo coming up. We are giving away a ton of tickets for that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the multiverse.